I feel like it's been forever since I just made a regular moto vlog. Just riding and chatting. So we're going to do one. Last night I came up, loaded up the camper, loaded up the KLR on the trailer behind the camper, and came up to the mountains and am just up here camping. And yesterday was Thursday, so today's Friday. I'm actually trying to get some work done today, so I was looking on a map on some website, Verizon coverage map. I thought the campground I was going to go to, well, it wasn't really a campground, it's just kind of a spot, an open, spot where people camp, dry camp, boondocking kind of thing. And the map showed a Verizon tower just right within range. And so I was stoked. I was going to come up camping and be able to work and ride and explore and just have a good time this weekend, just solo. And I got up to that camp spot, and there was no cell service anywhere. As a matter of fact, even the little town nearby only had cell service for about 100 yards. And I guess I went into the gas station and asked where the tower was, and he said, "We don't have a tower." He said it just like that, actually. He was kind of, he was not a happy camper. I don't know why. But I said, "That's strange. I'm actually getting cell service. I was just wondering which direction the tower was in." Again, he says, "We don't have a tower." I'm like, I wonder how I'm getting cell coverage then. And he's like, the visitor center has a booster. Oh, okay. So, come to find out, there really is no tower, and there's just a booster that goes, a cell phone booster that's probably either plugged into the internet or plugged into a landline, something like that, that just gives cell phone access to the downtown area. When I say downtown, this is a really small town. You'll see it here in just a minute when we get there. But it's a really small town, and it's Idaho City is what it is. And I don't know how many people live there, but I would guess I wouldn't think it would be over 500 population. I don't know. Maybe it is. But so I was kind of bummed, and so I sat there with my truck with my trailer and my camper, and KLR, and thinking, well, what am I going to do now? I got work to do tomorrow. Do I go back home, or do I just camp in that spot anyway? And I sat there for about 15 minutes. I don't know why. I think I was just tired. I hadn't eaten dinner yet, and I just was stuck pondering this dilemma. And so I decided to come back about, 10 or 12 miles toward town, and there's a road that cuts off, and there's a bunch of really good camping spots up in there. And that's where I usually camp this time of year. It's April still. So just went up there. No cell service, but I came out this morning around just before 10 o'clock or so and rode up to town, and I've got my laptop strapped on. I'm going to have to get some footage of it to show you here. I've got my laptop strapped on to, it's like a laptop bag, and so it just has the one strap. So I'm riding this dual sport looking like I'm on my way to the coffee shop, and that's probably all I ride. But it's all good. I got email to check. So well, hopefully I don't have any. Hopefully there's no emergencies, but came out this morning with my laptop and my Verizon, I don't know what you call it, little MiFi hotspot deal, and hopped online and checked some emails, responded to some people, and came back to camp. Downloaded a couple of files that I needed to work on a website that I'm working on right now, so that I could do that from camp don't need internet access to do that. So just kind of went and worked on that for a while today, and just taking it easy in the mountains. I do know of a place that has cell service, and when you go camping, you want to be disconnected. I mean, that's the whole idea. But I'm trying to go more and more lately, and I'm trying to get out and kind of use my little camper as a staging kind of area, where you're kind of a home base, if you will, where I can come and I can go on rides from there out into the mountains like I'm doing right now, and then come back and then the next day or later on go out in a different direction and just really explore some areas. See, last summer I kind of covered everything within 50 or 60 miles of where I'm at. And I shouldn't say everything, but I covered, the big stuff. And I need to explore out a little farther. So when I have weeks like this where I don't have the kids and I'm just sitting at home and just working, it would be nice to be able to load the camper up and go out, 60 to 100 miles away from home and explore those areas, explore some different areas. So that's kind of the idea, but if I'm going to do that, I have to have access to work and check emails during weekdays. So I'm actually thinking about getting one of those HughesNet dishes, the internet dishes, so that I can facilitate that. But I hate to have internet service at the house and in the RV and learning how to set that up and everything. So it's just an idea. We'll see what I end up doing here. And from my understanding, the HughesNet service isn't really that great. If you have experience with it, let me know in the comments. I'd be interested to hear what you have to say firsthand. So that's my day today. We'll turn the camera back on here in just a few when I get up to the visitor center here.